Hello, all. A warm welcome to this second edition of JPL Talkies. So, the first one was really amazing. We got some excellent views, and at the same time, the feedback that we received from all our lovely fans, lovely viewers, and all the family members. So, thank you, everyone. We look forward to the feedback that we've received so that we can incorporate those changes. And at the same time, we'll bring in more clarity and we'll try to look forward to seeing your comments again. So, I, Yashas Tungare, along with Sushant, would like to welcome you for the second video of ours. And this time we're going to cover India versus Bangladesh game that is going to take place today. And Sushant, so how is it looking? The entire table structure as we expected, probably.
Hello, Yashaswa. Hello, everyone. Yes, as we expected, the table looks exactly the same way. Uh, Group 1 it is, India and Australia, one leg already in the semi-finale, as the ranking suggests. So it looks pretty much an easy run for India and Australia. However, in Group 2, things look different. What's your take on Group 2?
I expected group to be pretty much the same because these are very competitive sides. And although South Africa have won two games, but I believe they wouldn't be feeling that much comfortable sitting up top because England are yet to play USA. If they beat and thrash USA the way they do to other teams, so definitely their run rate is going to improve and they'll qualify, which would mean that South Africa versus West Indies game would mean pretty much a quarter final game. So I expect England and South Africa to qualify from here.
Okay.
But let's rewind and see how our things went for India and Afghanistan game. India won a comprehensive victory. India had a victory which was pretty much expected from them, and the players that we suggested went on to perform really well. Some key players, Surya Kumar Yadav, who chipped in when our top order didn't perform. At the same time, Hardik Pandya from mid order went on to perform really well. But overall, out of six players that we suggested, four went on to perform well, and that's a good number. And what's your take,
It is.
Shashank, on this?
To be honest, Yashaswa, until ninth over, I think the match was evenly balanced. What we were somewhere like 67 for 3. Our opening combination failed again. But from the time Surya Kumar Yadav stepped into that field and Hardik Pandya chipped in as well, we looked a different side altogether. The small
Mhm.
cameo from Akshar Patel at the end was very useful. And in the second inning, as we discussed in our previous video, the moment Jasprit Bumrah took that priceless wicket of Rahmanullah Gurbaz, I think we were pretty much on the driving seat. They never came back in the game. And then it was only a discussion of we were each winning the match by how many runs. At the end, it was a comprehensive victory. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Very well said. So game one is done. Let's move our focus to the remaining games. Our next
Mhm.
game is against Bangladesh. That is going to happen today in the evening, ICRs. And we are heading to Antigua at Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. So we're going to discuss now majorly on the data analytics point of view, how the pitch is going to behave, how the scores have taken place, how the matches have comprehended overall, and at the same time how the key bowlers have chipped in, the batsmen have come up. So over to you, Sushank, for the entire data analysis.
Correct. Thanks, Yashaswa. So on this ground in Antigua, till date, 5 matches have been played, 4 day matches and a night match. We will ignore the night match as of now. In terms of day matches, 2 matches have been won by team batting first and two by batting second. So toss wise, there shouldn't be any challenge. Any team winning toss, batting first or batting second, would not have any advantage. However, the team handling the pressure over here will come out on top. So toss should not be that much of a difference factor in this match over here. Now, if we just go by the data, 4 matches, as we said, 4 day matches have been played. The first match was played between Oman and Scotland. Oman scored 150 for the loss of 6 wickets, and that was chased down by Scotland by just losing 3 wickets. The second match was
Mhm.
reduced by rain between Oman and England. Uh, it was Oman got all out on 47, and then England chased that target with only 2 wickets down. The third match was between England and Namibia. This one was a 10 over side, rain affected match. This was only for 10 overs. England scored 122 and lost 4 wickets. Namibia lost only 2 wickets, but they couldn't chase down 122. They were reduced to only 84. And the fourth match was the first match of our Super 8 between South Africa and USA. South Africa did score 194 for the loss of 4 wickets, and there was a gutsy chase by USA. They
Right.
were successful to come close to the target, but they fell short of by 18 runs. So they scored 176 and they lost 6 wickets. So now these 4 matches, if we want to summarize these 4 matches, this one slide
Mm-hmm.
does everything for us. So as the slide
Okay.
suggests, the average first inning scores after 4 day matches is 147, 147. Now in this 147, if you look, from the team batting first, two batsmen are on an average are scoring 30 plus runs, out of which one batsman
Mm-hmm.
is going ahead and scoring a 50. That's in terms of batting. In terms of bowling, on an average, 6 wickets are falling in first innings, and it's equally
Mm-hmm.
divided between pace and spin, three each. So that's the analysis for first innings. Second innings, the chasing innings, the average score is 133. Over here, on an average, one player is scoring 30 plus run. The thing to notice over here is the same player is going on to convert his 30 into a half century. So that's a key point.
Okay.
And on an average, 4 wickets are falling, three to pace and 1 wicket to spin over here. So this is one of those wickets, Yashaswa, wherein we just can't go like we cannot make a team which is heavily packed with bowlers or heavily packed with batsmen. You have to balance it
Mm-hmm.
out between batsmen and bowlers, and you can add probably a bowler extra. Because bowlers give you 25 points plus if it's a bold and LBW you get 8 points extra, but not to go with
Mm-hmm.
a batsman heavy side. Yeah,
Okay. No wonder the amount of data analysis you are doing. You're doing really good in the ongoing leagues that are taking place. So, just to remind our viewers, Sushank is currently ranked 117th out of 12 lakh people in the manager mode game. And this is tremendous. He has a lot of boosters left, he has a lot of transfers left as well. So, all this data analysis has come in very handy, and we expect from our JPL point of view that Sushank goes on to win as many accolades as possible and finishes as high as possible. Good luck, Sushank.
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. 46 done. 9 more matches to go, and I have tried my best to keep the emotions away and go by the data, and it has helped us a long way. Yes, it has.
So definitely for Dream 11 and other fantasy players, this kind of data analysis, if you do, you are definitely going to go as high as possible, because if you are into such type of data extraction and gathering, I believe, like, I mean, this comes very handy because you are bifurcating each and every aspect of the game. Definitely,
Correct.
this is amazing, Sushant.
Thanks.
So focusing our entire agenda towards the game, India versus Bangladesh. So we played Bangladesh in the last World Cup as well in 2022, and India went on to win that game comprehensively. So basically, what I feel is, although it was a Duckworth Lewis game, but the thing is, there were key players who performed really well. Majorly Virat Kohli, who has been struggling off late. So he scored all 64, and KL Rahul also performed well. He scored a 50, but he is not part of this squad. At the same time, what I feel is two key players, Arshdeep and Hardik Pandya, who went on to take 2 wickets each. So they have performed in this World Cup as well. Arshdeep has taken 10 wickets. He's the leading wicket taker for India. And at the same time, there's Hardik Pandya who has chipped in 7 wickets. And at crucial moments. In the last game also, he scored 30 odd runs, which means that Hardik Pandya is coming in form. For Bangladesh, I believe Litan Das is going to be again the experienced player along with Shakib Al Hasan. And Hassan Mahmood is not the part of the squad anymore, so his wickets have, I mean, whatever he contributed in the last game won't come in handy. So, in terms of players, we can look forward to Sushant.
Sure. Uh, Actually, I'd like to take your take on India's side, Yashaswa. Which three
Okay.
players would you recommend from India for this upcoming clash of India and Bangladesh?
See, goes without saying, my first pick would be Jasprit Bumrah because he has instilled fear in all the batsmen
Yeah.
currently. The way he has performed after coming from his injury, it's tremendous. And in this edition of this World Cup, so he has picked up 8 wickets, and the wickets are major factor. But at the same time, if you see, there's economy of 3.6, which is amazing
Yeah.
considering T20 format. So this is something which signifies that he is respected all over the world as a bowler,
Yeah,
and his variations are coming in very handy. His off cutters and then the Yorkers. I'm still yet to see the toe breaker, that one showstopper from him, probably against someone in semi-final or final. So that is due,
yeah,
and it is definitely going to come
yeah,
in. Another key aspect is Hardik Pandya. Very key aspect, I would say, because he was a pivotal part of our of our World Cup, and unfortunate for him that he got injured, and his injury came. He carried this injury further in IPL as well, and his form got impacted too. But you can see he is chipping in nicely with the ball. He is there performing with the bat now. So definitely Hardik Pandya is someone to look forward to. And then there's Virat Kohli. His stature speaks for himself, and he simply cannot be kept out of
yeah,
players.
yeah.
I mean, from players to look out to, because he is someone who is made for such games. Although he hasn't performed well, I mean, from his standards, I believe either of Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma are going to, score big in this. Probably a 50 from somewhere, and I'm rooting on Virat Kohli this time.
Great.
So these are my
The
players,
stats,
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
So
stats are with Virat Kohli. Yeah.
exactly. I believe Pant would have been another inclusion, but he has performed. He's the leading run scorer. Surya Kumar Yadav is also there, but you got to keep your horses. And I mean, I'm holding it with Virat Kohli. Yeah. What about you, Sushant? When it comes to Bangladesh?
In Bangladesh, there are good players. They have not been able to perform to their potential. But if Bangladesh is thinking of winning this match, or if Bangladesh has any chance of winning this match, they have to get the top order out. And in order for them to do so, these are three picks from my side. Shakibul Hassan goes without
Okay.
saying, the best all rounder, not just for Bangladesh, but one of the best all rounders in the world. I would say. He's not in form right now, but on any given day he can perform. And because he has those abilities, comes to bat at number four, bowls his quota of 4 overs, so he can be very effective. Very important pick is going to be Rishad Hossain. Now, this 21-year leggy, they have been waiting for a leg spinner for quite a long time. For years and years, Bangladesh
Exactly.
struggled against a leg spinner. Now they have a leg spinner of their own. So just 21 years of age, and I think he has picked 9 wickets in his last 6 international matches and has made quite a name for himself. Uh, the performances
Right.
have been up and down, but if they want to win, then Rishad Hossain is going to play a major part. The reason being, Rohit Sharma and Rishabh Pant, they both struggle against leg spinners, mostly googlies. So that's the reason he will play a big
Right.
part. And then Mustafizur Rahman, like he has got so many variation. So if they have to win, they have Taskin Ahmed, they have Tanzim, but I think Mustafizur Rahman, Richard Hossain, and Shakib Al Hasan, they all need to perform and step up in case Bangladesh wants to win. We don't want them to perform, but these are the three key players from their side.
Rishad Hussain is a very excellent pick from you, because we have heard a lot about him. He has performed well as well, and he comes from a background where we don't see much of leg spinners coming from Bangladesh. Very excellent pick, and let's hope this turns out to be a competitive game, because on paper India looking very strong, and at the same time I feel that it's going to be a cakewalk for India.
We will be in the semi-finale and then the
There
match
was
versus
one
Australia will
I
be
had.
fun.
Yeah, right, yeah. There was one doubt, one kind of curiosity for me. Basically, this game is happening in Antigua, and it's on an island
Mhm.
pretty close to sea, the ground. So, just wanted to ask if these kind of geographical conditions impact anything.
Oh, it does. It does. It's an excellent question. I'm not sure if any of the podcast will be covering this one. It's a very, very, very interesting observation. I would like to share some facts. Most people would not be aware, but take my word, in this World Cup, wind will play a major, major role. Why? I'll tell you. All these matches, the Super 8 matches, along with semi-finale and the finale, they are going to happen in West Indies. And these are going to happen in Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, Arnos Vale in St. Vincent, Kensington Oval, Barbados, Darren Sammy, which is in St. Lucia, then Brian Lara Stadium, and Providence, which is in Guyana. Now, all these stadiums, they are very close to the sea. When I say very close to the sea, they are say somewhere within 2 to 3 kilometers of the sea. Now, what difference does it
Mm-hmm.
make? The close to the sea, it has been recorded in these islands. The wind is flowing at a temperature at somewhere around 16 to 18 kilometer per hour. So then that means within these grounds, within the stadium, there's a wind of 16 to
Mm-hmm.
18 kilometer per hour. Now that's not a small thing. It's a big diversion for the ball when it is in the air, and that's the reason you can see
Mm-hmm.
in most of the matches, if you are hitting the ball with the wind, it's getting thrown out of the stadium or is hitting the roof. And where you are hitting
Exactly.
outside the wind, even the best of the shot, when the commentators are saying that, oh, this is a guaranteed six, it ends up as a catch in the deep mid wickets or the long ons or the long offs. So the
Correct.
strategy over here is, the strategy is nicely adapted by Australia and West Indies. They have gone with the flow. You see so many players, especially David Warner, going with these reverse sweeps, and Puran and Shai Hope going on with these sixes. So the trick over here is, the wind over here is not north to south or east to west. It's diagonal wind, which
Mm-hmm.
means it favors one side, either front of the wicket or back of the wicket. So having a left-right
Mm-hmm.
combination helps you a lot over here. This interesting question by you, Yashasva, is going to help a lot of our viewers. The wind direction is going to play a major role, and the players are
Correct.
going to take great advantage of the same. Yeah,
Yeah, because many a times we heard in the commentary that wind is they're hitting with the wind and wind is playing a part. So
yeah,
definitely, like I mean, that's why like it was coming in my mind again and again. So I thought, yes, let's ask this question for our viewers and for. So it was a very well answered question, Sushant. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to this particular game that is happening tonight, and hopefully India goes on to win this game because we don't want any sort of scenarios from 2007 World Cup. They were disaster. Like I mean, I still get the nightmares of 195. So crazy World Cup that was, and it happened unfortunately in West Indies only. So don't
yeah.
want such type of things. But yeah, looking forward
Fortunately,
to this game, and yeah,
yeah, fortunately, Bangladesh is not that kind of form right now. They were a very good unit, but something has disintegrated in the team. They have not clocked any score of above 160. In fact, I think they have clocked only one score out of the 5 World Cup matches above 150. Rest everything has been close to 1010 or 140 or below that. Even with opponents like against Nepal and everyone else, they have not been able to
right,
score more runs. So this is not a very confident Bangladesh team, which puts us very much in the strong side. But this is one match again wherein we don't want an upset, because they know when they defeat, you know how Bangladesh players are. When they defeat Sri Lanka or India or Pakistan, any Asian side, it's like they have won the World Cup. So yeah, it looks like a cakewalk for us. But let's put this one in the back first.
exactly. Hopefully there is no noise from the noisy neighbors.
Correct.
But thank you, Sushant, for some for key points from the data point of view, and we're looking forward this particular game. And we are looking forward to the feedback. We are looking forward to the comments and whatever we can improve. So thank you everyone for watching, and good luck to Team India for this upcoming game. Thank you.